Hi guys, welcome back to Desert M.S.E Consulting. Today, if you've clicked on this video, that means you are looking for a template or an example of resource scheduling and management. So, as usual, I have a template for you, and if you want to click pause throughout the video, that's fine. You can click pause and write it down, or again, you can wait till the end and I'll show you how you can go and get these templates for yourself. So let's switch over the screen real quick because that's what you guys are here for, right? Okay, so we are on the screen now, and as you can see, it doesn't exactly say the resource scheduling, but this is going to be important, just as important as getting your resource scheduling. I'll show you next on the scheduling portion of it. You need to identify the team roles and responsibilities because that's going to be the people that you're going to need resources for. It's a huge part of your project is understanding who's responsible for what portion of the project. And so when you identify those types of people in your project, and again, fill all this information out, that way this is a very printable document. You could provide it to your boss and say, here's all the people responsible, and let's say somebody, Jack Thomas is not doing his responsibilities even though he was allotted to do it. You could provide that to your boss or their boss and say, this is what he agreed to, here's the issue. And so this becomes a very good printable resource for you in the future. But using this resource, your roles and responsibilities, you could take this further into your scheduling template. And so in your scheduling template, I have it as project milestones and work breakdown structure. A good breakdown system, again, it's going to be longer than 25 generally. This allows you to manage what milestones need to get done, who's leading that task, what date it's needing to be completed, your budget and percent completion. So this allows you to break out all of those resources to the different task leads and to be able to estimate the cost of the value and the percent completion. And so when it comes down to it, this is going to help you break out those requirements for your resource managing. And when it comes down to it, when you're the project lead, you might have a couple of these tasks. You're probably going to have 3 or 4 of these tasks. And one of the work elements is probably going to be status meetings, and you're going to lead that, and it's going to be weekly rather than date. Budget is going to be a half hour per person, and if you have 5 people in it, then you have to times that half hour by so many people by however many management meetings you have. And each time you have a management meeting, let's say your project is scheduled for a 5-week period and you have a weekly meeting, then you're going to have your percent complete after the first meeting is going to be 20%, after the second meeting is 40%, and so on and so forth. And so this is very good for building up what resources are needing to be done, what needs to be spent in your project, and to really understand your budget, especially in your resource management. Most people don't include task meetings into their budget, which I believe is a detriment to how you get paid. Let's say you're a consulting firm. You should include every single element of your resource in there. If it's a status meeting, if it's a daily stand-up, if it's quite simply if it requires travel, you need to put that in here so that the resources are allocated properly and so that you can understand what it's going to take to truly complete this project. And to get those milestones in place, even if they're just rough estimate milestones, getting them in here allows you to compete to a specific goal. And that's going to be important for your end case. So again, if you want to pause, note this down, But again, generally, guys, when it comes down to it, I am providing the 3-day course, the 3 free day course, on the description below. And I show you how you can get these forms so that you don't have to pull your hair out and recreate them. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the winner circle. Bye now.